Greetings, fashionistas and style enthusiasts. First off, let's talk about what vintage really means. It's about those charming styles from the past, like most popular Y2K style nowadays, groovy 80s, or even the chic 90s. So how exactly do you start incorporating the vintage aesthetic in your wardrobe? One thing you can start doing is looking for classic pieces like high-waisted jeans, oversized blazers, or flowy dresses that scream retro charm. Next, don't shy away from accessories. Vintage scarves, statement jewelry, and retro handbags can elevate any outfit. As always, mixing and matching is key. Try pairing a vintage top with modern bottoms for a fresh take on style. To perfectly capture the vintage aesthetic, color palettes play a big role too. Earthly tones, pastels, and bold prints can help you channel that vintage vibe. You can also consider incorporating vintage-inspired footwear. Think Mary Janes or loafers to complete your look. Another thing is hairstyles. Soft waves or classic updos can really enhance your vintage aesthetic. Finally, confidence is your best accessory. Wear your vintage pieces with pride and enjoy the compliments that come your way. Speaking of accessories, let's list down the accessories you might want to pick up and layer to achieve the chic retro feel of vintage aesthetic. First up, let's talk about hats. A classic fedora or a stylish cloche can instantly transport your outfit back in time. Next, don't overlook the power of jewelry. Chunky pearl necklace or delicate brooches can add a touch of elegance to any ensemble. Now let's move on to handbags. A structured leather handbag or vintage-inspired clutch can really complement your retro outfit. Footwear is another key element. Think about adding some cute Mary Janes or classic Oxford shoes for your wardrobe for authentic feel. And how about scarves? A patterned silk scarf tied around your neck or in your hair can add a playful vintage flair. And lastly, consider adding some retro sunglasses. Cat-eye frames or round lenses can give you that chic old school vibe. Now, in order to get the proper vibes, it's best to hunt for unique vintage clothes in either flea markets or thrift stores. Let's dive into some fantastic places where you can discover those one-of-a-kind pieces. First up, local thrift stores are a treasure trove for vintage finds. You never know what gems you might uncover. Next, check out your flea markets. These bustling spots often feature vendors specializing in vintage fashion. Don't forget about online marketplaces like Etsy or Depop. They have a wide range of vintage items from sellers all over the world. If you're looking for something specific, vintage boutiques are a great option. Many cities have charming shops dedicated to curating vintage collections. Lastly, social media platforms like Instagram can lead you to vintage sellers and pop-up shops. Just search for hashtags like vintage clothing or vintage finds. But if you want to elevate your vintage finds, we also have designer brands that give off strong retro and vintage vibes. Starting off with Gucci, which often incorporates retro prints and classic silhouettes that remind us of the 70s. Then we have Prada, known for its timeless designs and elegant fabrics that evoke a sense of nostalgia. Another brand to look out for is Chanel, whose iconic tweed jackets and quilted bags have been beloved for generations. And don't forget about Dior, as their vintage-inspired pieces often feature floral patterns and elegant cuts that feel both classic and fresh. And how could we overlook Burberry? Their classic trench coats and signature check patterns are always in style. And if you're searching for something a bit more playful, check out Marc Jacobs, who often blends modern flair with retro elements. So, whether you're mixing vintage finds with modern pieces or going all out retro, these designer brands are perfect for adding a touch of nostalgia to your wardrobe. For every fashion trend, one of the most important things to focus on is color. Combining colors will be the hack that does it for you. Whether you want to fully embrace the aesthetic or just incorporate it with your personal style here and there, following color schemes is always a foolproof solution. First up, let's talk about the classic pairing of mustard yellow and olive green. This combination brings to mind the groovy styles of the 70s, perfect for a fun and vibrant look. Next, consider the timeless duo of pastel pink and mint green. This sweet combination is reminiscent of the 50s, evoking images of diners and vintage cars. And if you're feeling bold, try pairing bright orange and deep purple. This striking combination is all the rage in the 80s and is sure to make a statement. Another great retro combo is teal and coral. This playful mix can transport you back to the vibrant beach vibes of the 60s and is perfect for the summer outfits. Don't forget about the power of monochrome. Shades of brown and cream can create a chic 70s inspired look that's effortlessly stylish. Finally, mix in some classic black and white patterns with these colors to add an extra layer of retro flair to your outfits. But if we're talking Y2K, it's definitely all about pastel colors. Think soft pinks, baby blues, and mint greens. These shades can be paired together for a dreamy, playful look. Imagine a mint green crop top with pastel pink cargo pants. Super cute. Next, we have the classic duo of black and neon. A black base outfit, like a sleek mini skirt, can be brought to life with neon accessories. Think bright yellow bags or electric blue shoes. This combo screams early 2000s. Of course, who would want to pass up the iconic denim on denim look? Pair a light wash denim jacket with dark denim jeans and add a pop of color with the bright orange or vibrant purple top underneath. It's casual yet stylish. Probably a hot take, but let's not overlook the power of metallics. Silver and gold can be paired with both colors like royal purple or deep red for that extra glam factor. A shiny silver skirt with a bold red top. Yes, please. Now that we've talked about the important do's, it's time that we tackle the stuff you might want to avoid so that you not overdo the vintage styling. As usual, remember that less is often more. Choose one or two standout vintage pieces to feature in your outfit. For example, a classic vintage dress paired with modern accessories can create a balanced look. Mixing vintage with contemporary items is also key. Pairing a vintage blouse with your favorite jeans keeps the look fresh and relatable. Don't forget about fit. Vintage clothing can sometimes be a bit oversized or oddly shaped, so just make sure it flatters your body type. Accessorizing wisely also helps. A vintage handbag or a pair of retro sunglasses can add a flair without dominating your outfit. Just trust your instincts. If something feels too much, it probably is. So no matter the vibe you're going for, always stay true to your personal style, because that will be your best bet. Now, since we're on the topic, we all know that styles and trends come and go, but they always come back. So in order to stay sustainable, make sure to only purchase stuff that you know you will be able to wear for a long time and possibly rewear when it's trendy again. Well, that's everything we have for you today. Let us know if you loved this episode by leaving a comment, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our channel for more fashion content. Until next time, stay stylish, stay chic. XOXO, House of Vanity.